Actually, you know what? I'm gonna wear those. Well, hello! We did do some Sad RP to start the stream. Because, well, V did wake up last storm. The way I'm playing it is she went home and tried to nap a little bit. To no avail. So both Rovia and the Terror were around last night, and the text Polyrovia sent her, within literally like a minute of him sending that text, the Terror twatted out, which sent Veronica into a panic attack. Yeah, just slipped off your lap. I hope it didn't put its claws in you. But, so V was sent into a panic attack. If you want to see that, check out Royal's VOD from last night. It's a couple hours in. You just gotta kind of search for the point at which she was at the firehouse with Will, Clark, and Veronica. So it was after NA Storm. You just have to find that, and you will... Is that Air 1 already? And you will find the panic attack and all of that. But trigger warning for a panic attack, because I know some people that can be difficult for them to watch. Why can't I bark? Oh, it's only when you're on duty. Got it. So I'll go around the other side. I saw PD pull vehicles out from there, and it's like, huh? I don't know if EMS can as well. But V typically dresses up for court cases. I'm gonna turn the music down again. Hey. You hate court. You're gonna have to do it soon. Yeah. So we're gonna be at the Bob Dickenshire case today. Curiosity. I love that. I love that she still has her doggo's leash with her. Obviously, she's not bringing them into court because that's stupid. But I just love that the leashes are still there. Sorry, I was in my thoughts, Tommy. The terror was around last storm. And Polyrovia killed a fuck ton of locals and then wrote "I will always love you, V" on the wall in blood. I'm having a day, Tommy. Hi. Vader, I didn't see you pop in. Because I'm on my phone. Yeah, you can smuggle dogs in the court now. Fair. Oh. I know what's going on because I forgot to unmute 5M like a dumb. I'm gonna fix that real quick. I forgot to unmute 5M. Because I'm a dumb. Why, Zev?
They should be checking it within 5 or 10 minutes, even if they're not checking it right now. So they better fucking get back to me, or I'm gonna beat the shit out of somebody verbally in this card room.
Yeah.
But
just general not showing uppingness.
Yeah.
You and I
V
need
V
to
is. This is the Bob Dickenshire case.
What led you to that belief?
I gotta turn the music down again.
Are we victim blaming in this court, Carter?
Oh my.
Are you
Okay.
victim blaming the trooper for feeling a certain way? Are you saying his feelings are valid?
Yes. It's the EMS Bob case.
Oh yeah, so it's his fault.
And
He didn't understand.
That's what's happening today.
His emotions are still real and valid.
V is here because, you know, it's a case involving EMS to an extent.
No,
In so far as they're not claiming Bob as their EMS.
Everyone knows that.
But V has not slept. So the deal with that box at the start of stream is she has a box of bad memories that she keeps in a drawer in her closet.
Great word choice. Love
It's
that.
things she doesn't want to let go of because it had significance to her at one point, but that are associated with bad memories. And she is in a headspace now where she had been carrying the eye patch on her at all times. Like, that is something I've been RPing, that she has the bloody eye patch from July in her pocket. But she has moved to putting it in the locked box because she doesn't like the idea of the terror having that kind of power over her, that she's constantly has that on her. Kind of. Yeah. Her putting it in the box is her kind of saying she doesn't want the terror having that kind of power over her anymore. She acknowledges that she's still scared when she sees him on water, and the only reason she had the panic attack last night is because of the double whammy of she got that text from Polyrovia and then immediately the terror twatted out. So she didn't even have time to process the first thing before the second thing came in.
Yeah.
Same thing. Exactly. She can still be scared without letting that power be held over her. And that's kind of her way of acknowledging that she doesn't want to let him have that power over her anymore.
Honestly,
she hates that twice now when he's resurfaced. She's had a panic attack. But when you look at the circumstances around her finding out,
a handshake.
when he had come back in September, people had seen him twat out earlier in the day, but no one had
That's
alerted her.
sportsmanship.
So when Raina calls to check on her, she
Wow,
has
offered to
a
shake
moment
hands,
of
she got him to
panic
put his hand out,
because
and then
she
just left him hanging.
You
didn't
actively
see that
invalidated
on
him
Twatter.
again. It was
Hey, I
brutal.
mean, it's better than a limp squid.
she didn't
but, like,
see
not
him
really.
twat out that he was around. Only been caught once so far, which is by Ash.
I see.
Ooh.
I can see that, yeah.
There you go.
It it
That's
takes a
why-
lot out of
okay,
you, and I
go.
have to
That
try to be
explains
careful
it.
with my volume when I do
Uh-huh.
it too, because my
The demons have
wall
come
is
to
shared
take
with my
her,
dad.
So I think that pretty much
And there
affirms
was
that
one
you're in
time
fact correct.
when Veronica was so upset
I think
that my
the
dad
solution
thought
for
I was upset.
$10 is well
and
within
had
your
my mom
rights.
come check on me, because he thought I was actually like in here crying
Think
and
of you
upset
$10.
about something. Meanwhile, I'm laughing my
Yeah, I
ass off
understand,
every
actually.
time I'm not on
Right,
mic.
thought you're rich now. Anyway,
Have you
the point
heard
is,
anything?
And it was like
I've heard nothing.
2, 3 in the morning when this happened last night. So I was like, fuck. But V's natural
Shit,
reaction.
Wait, hold on, on this computer right now. There's any?
V's natural reaction
Who's
Find
responding?
to
out
that
who
double
is it.
whammy would have been an instant panic
guy
attack.
up there told me they were all neutered, so
Because she
Oh,
just
never mind.
has
It was an email
all
from
this
Aaron from
fear
Beyond the Ether.
in
I was so
one go.
excited and now I'm disappointed.
And like with the last time the terror came around, she was caught so off guard
Alright.
that it threw her into a panic attack. She was scared because she's like, how did I miss this? How did I not see it? Because her number one thing
I have to go to ATM.
is that
Oh god.
she wants to be able to
What?
protect
What
her
happens?
sisters.
He used to be stylish
Retirement.
And
really
by
nice
missing
guy.
that, her sisters and her mind were in
He
danger.
ran out of money. He didn't put away enough. He didn't have enough money.
And she didn't like that.
He had a really nice like Oldsmobile car that was like a convertible. It was really cute and Olds. It was a classic. He'd had it since he was a young man. Wow, he lost that? He lost that car? He lost that car. That's sad.
I feel really bad considering I made like $500,000 last month being a judge.
And that's what happens to retired judges now? Yeah, I made
Oh.
$500,000 last month as a judge as well. About
Ah.
That's what happens to retired judges. They lose their house, they lose their car, they're bums.
Would he show up to work?
He used to show up sometimes.
I mean, look, if he showed up once a month, it'd be more than most. Let's be honest.
Not wrong. Not wrong.
Mm-hmm. Stan knows had weird logic. Yeah, that makes sense. I think I mean, look, let's be honest. Schwinghammer has a chance. If Schwinghammer can come back, so can Standing, right?
That's probably true. Yeah, the
Well, I
bar
mean-
is set really low because the bar is literally just a bar to run for touch. I want to cry.
The bar has Bill Mays.
The bar is on the
Mm.
ground. It's on the ground. Anybody can walk over it. Yeah.
Yeah, like, anybody who will show up and do the job, I will endorse because we need people who are competent, capable, and willing to do it. And the willing to do it's the most important part of that, as you're well aware.
It is the most important part, but I mean,
I don't even know what's
close
going on
is
up front
the
because I've
competent
been-
and able, right? Competent and capable.
No. You can get the
Heartless.
job. You can get the job without competent or capable.
I've
you just
been
can't keep the
breaking
job
down
without
V's
competent or
breakdown.
True.
Uh-huh.
True.
You want to know?
I hate
Oh,
how
he's
he'll
returned.
sink
We're
into
gonna
the
see
floor like that.
Handshake.
Carter,
Damn it.
Just don't look at the feet. Just don't look at the feet. Yeah, they're talking about judge stuff.
I'm trying to shake your hand.
Carter. Listen up.
Um,
You need to shake his hand because.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's oh,
beautiful
the departments
sportsman.
come together.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
Good
V-
sportsmanship.
V
Love to
is
see it.
in a no bueno place right now. I put in the meta chat yesterday, that she was gonna have nightmares.
So,
And I'll
Hey, what's
I'll
going
read
on,
off what
Jennifer?
her nightmare
10
was.
minutes in. Alright, I'm gonna give it until Carter passed the hour. In which case, we're gonna get
It's not the
this
first time.
person
It's
pony show on the road and try him
so
an
the way I
extension
play
of
her
this.
is
Have we
when she
heard
has nightmares
nothing from
about the
anyone?
terror
Not a
and stuff. It's
fucking
kind of a
peep.
recurring.
Okay.
It's a recurring nightmare of sorts.
The fucking lawyers too.
So the last time I wrote in her dream log was September 24th. Because I put it in both
Okay.
B's meta chat and my
Yeah.
meta chat.
All right, so what's the word, y'all?
But
We
I
getting
didn't put
this
the
on
dream journal
on
because
the
there's a
road,
lot of
or-
meta stuff
So-
that goes into my
Yeah.
miscellaneous
Yeah.
document,
Wait,
and it's
hold
just a
on,
thing
possibly.
I share now and then. So last night, Veronica parked the Sand King
Oh,
and
see, it's
slowly
kind of on
turned
them.
as she
They're-
heard Rena yell.
5 minutes, one thing, 10 or 15. These guys, they're just not ready. They're not
She
showing
saw
up.
Ash in the backseat of the NF. Next thing she
Okay.
knew, she was somewhere
Um,
damp and cold, water
I'm
dripping
gonna wait
against
until
metal.
she's done doing what she's doing, and then I'm gonna make motions.
She was back in that chair as he carved into her. But suddenly, the terror was Polyrovia. She watched as he stabbed her sisters, and slowly they morphed into others. Kiki, Ali, Luna, Ren, Tommy,
Right.
Charlotte, Randy, Bundy, Lennon. They all soon fell and joined her sisters, and all Veronica could do.
I swear to God, I better
Was
get
watch
one email
helplessly.
back after that last one.
You could have
or
stopped
I'm
this, the
pissed.
terror whispered behind her. She refused to
Okay,
cry to give
well-
either
Hey,
of them
right now, these
satisfaction of seeing
attorneys
her break.
are fucking.
I did this for you,
Their egos
Polly
are
said,
writing
a
checks
crazy
that their
look on
bodies can't
his
cash.
face. Veronica
Okay,
woke in
so-
a
I
panic.
just
I'm
wanted
just
to talk
gonna-
to
It
them.
wasn't
Go
the
ahead.
first time she'd
I'm
had a
just gonna
dream like
go ahead
that,
and
but it was
just
the
go.
first time
Your
Polly
Honor, it's
Rovia
been
was
10
in it.
minutes. This has been rescheduled.
She wiped her eyes. She had slept
I don't know,
downstairs,
a
having
couple
creeped
of
into the
times
house in
already.
the early morning
Um,
hours.
Twice. The defense
Yeah, it's just
failed
like
to show up,
stuff I like to do.
even represent their client.
Oh
um,
God.
After 2 reschedulings, and have now failed to show up at the right
Oh,
time now.
They didn't show up to court.
Being that
That's
it's
what's
been
going
10
on.
minutes past the hour. I would like to motion for this court case to proceed. Not only would I like this motion for the motion of the court case to proceed, I'd also like to motion for a summary judgment, seeing that they are just not going to even provide defense for their client.
This is gonna be the fastest court case ever if they go with it.
All right.
The people have waited their time. The victims of stuff that he's done waited for their time as well, to see justice be served. And I think that it would be egregious for them not to have a closing to the serious and horrendous acts committed against them.
The motion for summary judgment is completely understood by this court and definitely will be under consideration. However, the time for a motion for summary judgment is after the prosecution has presented their arguments. As this is Farser's law, I do find this still needs to be proven
Hello.
beyond a reasonable doubt, in which case the proceedings, motion for the proceedings to continue is granted and the defendant, Mr. Dickenshire, will be tried in absentia. Please make your motion for summary judgment after you have rested.
All right.
They're
Right,
moving
now
for the
that
court
being
case to
said-
move forward in summary judgment.
Okay. Yourself officially get these proceedings underway. Court is called in session for the people versus Bob Dickenshire. Mr. Dickenshire stands accused of serious assault and killings. The statement of charges reads on October 12th.
Mr. Tyler,
into
thank
the
you
early
for
hours of
gifting
October
a tier
13th,
1
2022.
sub.
A cacophony of incidents
smashing
happened that
forever.
included stabbing, shooting, and farce drug use. The
I
most
gotta
instances
get on
established by law
getting
enforcement
emotes.
officers for
I
execution
made
is
the
charging
mistake of posting
Bob
on
Dickenshire
Twitter.
under the Farser's law as stipulated in the Los Santos Constitution.
And then I had a
serious
bunch of
assault and
bots respond to me.
opening arguments from the people.
So I gotta actually like buckle down and get emotes done. I'm
so
thinking
again,
of
Your
going
Honor,
with the golden
as I
retriever theme
stated
for my
before,
emotes.
There's literally no defense. I think it would be a waste of time to even
Bet.
give openings, as clearly stated why we're here. I would like to motion for a summary judgment at this time. well.
Oh
So you showed
shit,
up.
lawyer Rosa Garcia, I fucking love you right now. Thank you for walking into this
All right.
courtroom.
What's happening? What am I signing up for?
You know
Are
that thing you
you-
helped out with the depositions for the other day because Kennedy had food poisoning?
Yeah, no one showed up
This
for
is
your
that.
side. Okay.
That an Autobot?
Rosa, I mean, we can talk.
You need a
quick.
hold on, Rosa. You need a little you need an Irish cough drop glass.
Hey, Your Honor,
Here we go,
sidebar
yeah.
with Rosa, I guess.
Sidebar, yeah, come along.
Alright.
Actually, let's just go over here. I can't hear
This
shit.
is also off to start.
Yep,
I don't know what
It's
kind
off
of
to a
start,
start.
but it's off to a start.
Great.
certainly something. I don't know why Carr is motioning for summary judgment like before presenting any arguments. Don't they still need to present
Well,
arguments?
Yes, but he probably just wanted to put it out there that he's gonna ask for it.
That was wild.
You know.
Yeah.
I have no idea how she didn't get contempt with the way she was talking. The command that didn't even strike her for what she did to me.
This
She
is
shot her.
something off to something.
To even out the flip flops. Well, so what I was told is I got shot at a gunpoint by some suspects. While I was down, Bob, the chemist, came up, both on team to shoot me in the other arm. And she did. And then he took me handcuffed, unconscious, and still bleeding, from both arms again, mind you, on a wild ambulance ride. He sent me off a cliff in the ambulance, and didn't provide me any kind of medical care. Yeah.
I see why serial
And-
system killings is being done.
Yeah. And as far as I am aware, Fontaine was not punished in any capacity. And she just got away with getting out of testifying. Yeah, but
Yeah, they're not even showing up, man. They just. But apparently,
Oh,
they're
How's
gonna have
this
her
here?
be the defense now. I don't know. Maybe not.
I'm seeing with you guys. 'cause
Oh
I-
God.
Well, I'm not
I'm
the
sorry
judge.
you're so cold.
Oh.
Tis the season.
Oh no.
Oh.
Tea? Spill the tea?
I stood in for the depositions, but I
All
didn't
right.
return for the actual case,
Motion for
and
summary
the
judgment
client's
this
not even
time is
here,
in fact
so-
again
Shit,
denied.
Geeky, I
You
forgot
will
my
have the
tea.
opportunity to make it after you have presented your argument. I'm not going to find someone guilty of a capital level crime that includes a death penalty without it at least having been proven beyond reasonable doubt in the courtroom. I'm not going to make a motion for summary judgment based solely on the evidence without hearing more from the officers and people involved.
I'm going to go grab food soon.
well, he clearly doesn't care.
Okay. All right.
That
All
being
right.
said, did you want to actually make an open argument, or would you like to call your first witness instead?
The court is going to make note at this time also that by refusing to attend, by refusing to have counsel attend on their behalf who are acting with power of attorney, Mr. Dickenshire has at this time waived his right to defend himself in a court of law. That's the way the court views it. We are going to proceed with him in absentia. He shows up and decides to put up an argument halfway through. Well, that's
Fair.
on him.
And then good. What's the temperature here? It's 40 Fahrenheit here. And it was snowing last night. I was happy.
Okay,
God, this
prosecution.
inbox is so sad. All right, yeah.
So,
I realized something.
understand, like,
But I haven't had V play up the cold
Your
triggering
Honor,
her
we are
when it
here
snows.
because Bob
But
Dingenshire
I'm playing it as she
brutally
kind
went out
of.
and
It's not that cold when it starts
assaulted
snowing, and it's a weird
maliciously,
weather event.
or yeah, he went out and assaulted multiple people
I
by the
think?
names of
I don't know.
Tessa Lamb, Dr. Blake, Odessa Graphics, and James Randall. People are looking to seek justice for all those individuals at this time. We'll prove here through the evidence that we've gathered from all those instances that Bob Dingenshire is in fact guilty of all of the assaults and serial stabbings that he's committed against these people.
Fair.
That's my opening. That's it. That's my opening. Done.
Perfect. Thank you so much. All right, I got it all written down here. Who's your first witness then, Councillor?
We'll be calling Tessa Lamb first.
All right, Tessa Lamb, please take the stand. And Grace Moose, do you mean the honors of swearing her in?
So this case
Perfect.
is a Kennedy case?
Angel Lam, raise your left hand for me. You swear and affirm that the testimony you're about to give this court is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, under the pains and penalties of perjury. So help you. Your style.
I do.
This one's sworn in.
All right, thank you. All right, you're a witness, officer.
I'm not entering in minute of. And then they motioned for summary judgment, and I was like, if the client doesn't even show up, and like it's a serious.
Hello, can you please let the court know your name and your current rank? Sorry, let me rephrase that. Please say your name and your occupation.
My name is Tessa Lamb, and I'm a lieutenant with the State Park Ranger Service.
Kennedy was gonna defend, but Kennedy's been out.
Okay, and was you on duty on October the 12th?
Yes, I was.
Do you recall having to receive medical on October the 12th?
I know that I did, but I do not recall actually having received medical attention.
What would be the reason you cannot recall the reason you needed medical?
To my knowledge, I was unconscious at the time that I did actually receive any kind of medical care. And I wasn't aware that I was being treated until I was released from the ICU.
Okay, so you end up in the ICU. Are you aware of how long you was in the ICU for?
I believe it was approximately 2 days, I think.
And when you was discharged from the ICU, did you have a conversation with the doctors about your treatment?
I did.
Can you recall what the doctors told you, what happened to you, and what treatment they provided to you?
Well, I had been treated for a graze on my my arm, on one of my arms, and then I had a large caliber bullet wound through and through on my other arm. I had a gunshot go into my helmet, and there was a large bruise on my head. I had restraint marks on my wrists. I had several bruises and lots of lacerations all over my skin from glass that they said was indicative of a car crash. And I believe that's all my injuries from that day.
Okay. So, referring to the People's A, this is the PD report about Tessa Lamb getting shot down while on duty. In the report, there
I'm
is
gonna
no
go grab food real
mention
quick.
about being restrained. Do you recall before
I'll be right
being
back.
shot down? Don't worry if you can't. Do you remember anything about being restrained by the suspects you were chasing?
No, not at all.
Okay, hold on.
I would say probably you are with.
Okay. So I spoke to you after the incident and got your statement from the scene with the suspects. So I'm just gonna go over your statement, which is in the People's A.
Okay.
So can you just let the court know as well, on that specific chase, what happened?
Well, I was responding to a call. Actually, no, I was not responding to a call. I was up there doing my regular patrols on Mount Josiah. When I went up the hill, I noticed two individuals in a bison. They were next to the bison, actually, and they were apparently hunting. They both had hunting rifles out. I instantly recognized one of them as a member of Mortel that had previously shot me in a gunfight, probably maybe a few days before that. So I knew that she immediately did not have a weapon license because I know that we had dealt with her for a gang-related shooting. So I immediately, informed her that she was not supposed to have that gun. She kind of acted dumb for a second, and then they both got in the car and they fled. I got on my motorcycle, because I was running motor at the time. And I pursued. I immediately called for backup because I knew I needed help because I knew that these two individuals were a potential risk to my safety. And as they drove down the hill, they started kind of slowing down, and it looked like they might be trying to set up for a shooting. And I backed off a bit because I didn't want to get shot. And at that point, they stopped on the dirt road next to Stab City, and there was a tree that I could kind of get behind, but I didn't have enough time. She got behind a tree and started shooting at me. And I remember calling 78s. I remember a searing pain in my arm, and then I felt something hit my head, and then everything kind of went dark.
Okay, do you recall what arm it was?
I believe it was my left arm initially got shot.
Okay.
I can't be 100% sure. I don't really.
It's okay.
It's been a while.
So just to clarify, it's just the one arm.
Yeah.
And when you got released from Viceroy Medical after the ICU, how many arms did the doctors say you got shot in?
Both.
What? Be back on in a sec. Generators, come on.
Kids.
Don't leave us in the dark.
Ta-da.
Yeah, no one showed up. After having been rescheduled for a week.
We have no further questions for this witness.
All right. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Lieutenant Lamb, for taking the time to testify and tell us what happened to you. You're free to go. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's our pleasure, truly. All right. Next witness.
We are calling Trooper Carter.
All right.
Hello.
Okay, Trooper, raise your left hand for me.
Yep.
You swear and affirm that the testimony you're about to give this court is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, under the pains and penalties of perjury. So help you the scariest god in the pantheon, the lamb god Nikita.
Yep, definitely. Don't want lambs.
Good man.
Perfect.
Okay.
Hello, can you please say to the court what your name and occupation is, please?
Dwayne Carter, senior sergeant, trooper, senior sergeant, and whatever word you want to put it. No, I'm a senior sergeant within the SASP.
Okay. And on the 12th of October, was you on duty?
Yes, I was.
Did you respond to any officer down calls on this particular day?
I did respond to an officer down call.
And was any of them involving Lieutenant Tessa Lamb?
Yes, it did involve Tessa Lamb.
Okay.
Oh,
Did
I'm
you
back.
respond to the scene of Tessa being down?
I responded to the scene after it was all said and done, because I received extremely alarming information when I got to the hospital.
My God, what was your alarming information?
So I got to
My God.
got to the hospital and Kachow.
What was your alarming
was talking,
information?
and I listened in to Kachow. Kachow indicated that Tessa had been shot a second time. At the scene, along Califia Way.
I'm gonna mute while
actually, so I did respond, but I didn't have any information. But when I got back to the hospital, that's when Kachow indicated to me
There's no outburst. There's no objection.
that she was shot a second time.
Okay. At any point did you get told why she was shot a second time?
Yes, actually. Another officer who currently not here, but the information that I received was shot a second time in order to even out blood loss.
Oh, hold on. Apologies, lads.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Yeah.
I have in fact received an email from the defendant. They will be here shortly. I'm going to place Carter into recess until they come here.
Okay.
Why is she entertaining that?
Something extraordinary circumstances. Bullshit.
Oh, you gotta speak up.
Apologies. Carter's been placed into a brief recess until a quarter to the hour, so about 10 minutes time. The defendant has just notified me that they are en route, so they will be here shortly.
Are they coming with an attorney?
Yeah, an attorney has also emailed me. Hold on.
You know what isn't loaded is the fact that she let Fontaine get away with what she did on the docket.
Yeah, I read that. That
That's
was
her fault. I'm pretty mad about that.
Oh.
That whole thing was a mess. You should read
What?
it. It's
He will be
So,
self-representing.
This court case got rescheduled a couple times. Fontaine was tagged on the docket. no less
He's
than
voluntary
3
EMS, he's not a lawyer.
times. She was aware of the docket by her own statement. She just chose to not follow what was going on, and then she put the onus on the prosecution, and she left a contemptuous comment on the docket that the
Placing it on a
judge
recess for their convenience
just
when it had been
brushed
rescheduled
past.
3 times with plenty of notice.
Unrespectfully.
Absolutely absurd, and it would and we should be able to we should continue the court case.
She should have gotten contempt.
I would argue that I would say something, but you can do whatever you want. I suppose it's your case. I'm just throwing suggestions, you know, throwing them out there for you.
Hmm?
Yeah, like I said, I would make an argument, but
Oh my god.
But Tessa, you don't get it. She said respectfully. Oh yeah, I saw that. That's that weird dude with a fucking sack on his head, isn't it?
What?
Yeah, he came at me with a hatchet, so I pointed a gun at
Next time
him.
it's court, he's going in.
Yeah,
trial.
Delman was there.
I've already spoken to someone about it.
He said something. Just kind of weird about it. Something about 2 heads, 2 beds. Do you need both your eyes? And I was like, yeah, I also have this gun, so you're gonna go away and find somebody else.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, yeah. Do you need food or anything?
I probably will later.
Okay, I got lots of food. Because I expected this would take a while.
The one line that stands out to me is respectfully, what the fuck?
Isn't there a phrase that's like unrespectfully or something too?
Apparently.
I mean, you can use all due respect in a way that implies none is due.
Well, no, like she straight up says like unrespectfully or something, I think.
It's like
Disrespectfully?
It's like saying,
I
you
don't
know,
know.
I'm not being rude, but inserts a comment that's rude.
Yeah.
You're not unrespectful, you're disrespectful.
It was contemptuous. She was literally being in contempt of court, and the judge just let it happen. There was no respect in that comment.
Tessa, she said respectfully.
There was a way more respectful way to go about that.
Oh yeah, I agree.
And I think the judges know that.
I'm gonna withhold any statements about judges while I'm in their house.
I'm sorry, what?
Is there food?
I have plenty of food, yes. Here, I will put some of it. I also have more food coming.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make any comments about.
Here, if you want that.
You know, the courthouse.
Wait, did it not? Here, I'll move.
Hey Tessa, you gonna be on duty when
I don't see
afterwards?
Hang on. I'll try again.
Possibly, Kevin.
I think it's because of whatever's here.
I may be around, but I have like things on like 3 or 4.
Here you go, try that.
But we need to figure out how to ride together one day.
What?
Yeah, we do.
Let's try over here.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Hey, you good? You got that? You got back there?
Yeah, I'd be
Now?
fine. Just having a cramp.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure you're the best.
There you go.
Sorry,
You'll
I
be
was
fine. You
confused.
got
No, it's fine. I think it's whatever's next
appreciate
to
your concern.
Ashley there is what's messing it up.
Yeah, Kevin, we should. It's been a while.
It's been exceedingly long while.
I'm pretty much not an EU cop anymore, even though I'm still on the thing.
Hey, you still
as
listen
EU.
to me.
The fact that there was a drug trafficking case that was agreed to.
So it'll have to be like a weekend deal then.
You're talking about? Yeah, he's mad that they was found guilty of DC.
What part is he mad about? What piece
That
of evidence that he doesn't feel like was
employees?
So he came on duty the other day, and I said, "What the fuck?" Talk to Riv, and here's where it gets really weird too. We think he did something to Riv because I was on the phone with Riv. He said he would handle it, which basically implied he was gonna, tell Bob to leave. And then suddenly my phone call with Riv ended with, "What the fuck, what?" And the phone call ended very abruptly. And they found blood at the fire station, a bloody pen, and we haven't seen Riv since. And Bob very abruptly went off duty shortly after.
Wait, have you?
Yes. They know. There's a report, I believe.
There's a bolo for it.
Yeah, there's already a. And then we learned after that he had an active warrant that we didn't know about while he was around.
KK.
That's about right.
I heard my name.
Sit here or
I think she said we're in recess until he shows up.
okay, what if he doesn't
Alrighty.
show up?
Guess we're just here forever then.
Not really. Oh god, not again. It's July all over again.
I'm down for forever recess. That sounds like fun.
I need to do things. Shit to do.
We have a jungle gym.
No.
No, but I kind of want one right now.
Some people treat the balcony
Your
like
Honor,
one.
may I come forward?
A jungle gym?
Wait,
Daniel,
Rose?
Nathaniel, Your Honor, may I
Tessa.
come forward?
Sure, what's up? Come on forward. Okay.
People sell cardboard tents now.
Cardboard
You mean
tents?
boxes?
No, it's literally, it's like
No, I'm
implied as a cardboard tent.
What's up, bros?
So it's like overpriced as well. So
Okay, come around the side. It's really hot to hear you over there.
for a tent.
I've,
That rains with fun.
I've never heard of that, no.
Yeah, I went to like this thing like earlier this year. It's like, oh, we have eco
It's Seymour. Kiki.
Eco camper means we have really thick cardboard tents.
None of us
You
are
have to
Kiki.
pay at the arse to sleep
Oh,
in
it's
it.
Kiki.
Really expensive for
He's on the other side of the wall.
a bunch of
Oh.
cardboard.
Hey, Bally.
How much was it?
So you can buy one like 60 for each tent.
Alright, allegedly, Murphy Brown and Mr. Dickinshire are on the way. So that's
Allegedly.
fun, I suppose.
You should see if we're still good. No, yeah, we're still.
Someone's looking for me. What?
Mm-hmm.
The guy that just moved over to the other side.
Expensive than like a regular tent, I think.
There.
Ah! Hello!
How much longer are we
Sorry, I kept
looking at,
hearing my name.
considering
I was
we
like, who's
keep
that?
wasting our time now with these people?
Fucking
Hi,
A
you're good.
is right. Let me just have a look and see if we've got any. Nope.
You can laminate cardboard.
There's a lot of officers here who are witnesses, but they can't go on duty because they're,
It
you know,
might
they're
have
called as
a
witnesses.
coating on it. It's like water resistant.
Said
Probably not
quarter
waterproof,
till the
but
end of the hour. It's a quarter to the end now. So are we good to proceed now?
shelter.
Yeah, I don't
We should be good to proceed now.
Isn't that insulated?
I will definitely be considering a very extensive fine for being late to court. We'll put it that way.
Okay, are we good to proceed now though? As she stated, she said we would start a quarter till the
I
end of the
mean, I find Alex Moans like $1 billion
Objection!
fucking dollars. What the?
Oh, he's
Is
finally
this
here.
Is this Mr. Dickinshire?
Objection!
What are you
10-minute
objecting to?
recess. 15.
Fuck
15-minute
no,
recess.
we just had a fucking long one waiting for you.
We did just have a
15-minute
10-minute
recess.
recess. You need an additional 15. Your councillor Murphy Brown is currently on his way, so we're still in recess until Murphy Brown
I
arrives.
demand representation.
Your representation is on the way.
Well, then we cannot proceed until I get it.
Great. Well, not until he gets here. Don't worry, lads.
All right, I gotta go tell him something.
Okay, alright, like I said, he's on his way.
Implies he's outside.
We're in for a shit show.
And an hour after, I already knew this was gonna be a fucking shit show. This is 11 witnesses. Is that gonna be had today, Aaron?
There's someone holding a shotgun to Bob Dickenshire outside.
Oh my fucking god. Can someone please go help him?
Fuck me, drunk. Let's go.
Got it.
He probably orchestrated it himself.
If you need one.
Probably.
Wait, what? Gavel.
Like, he probably hired the guy to
There
do
go
it.
the witnesses.
Yep. Unrelated and slightly less ridiculous. If you got a hippopotamus, what would you name it, Tessa?
Everybody left.
I don't know.
Thomas.
You don't know?
Yeah, the defendant has a shotgun to his face right now.
Yeah. I know. It just makes me wonder what we should be doing.
Absolutely nothing, just staying here.
He hasn't been shot, so you don't have to do anything yet.
Yeah, I went
Slash
outside
me
'cause-
hides underneath
There's
Ben.
still time. There's still time.
Yeah, I went outside because he implied that he was gonna go talk with Murphy, which implied
He
that Murphy
hasn't
was
been
out there and
shot.
just not walking in, and I
Yeah.
was gonna come and snitch on that. But then there was a shotgun out there. I'm like, oh, I guess I'll come back. And
After the whirlwind of 24 hours I have had,
Maybe if he
I'm...
gets shot, someone will even out his blood flow.
Oh, and just shoot the other side.
yeah,
Maybe the pellets will even out the blood flow.
yeah. If he gets shot in the head, you should probably shoot his feet. just
Yeah,
to
shoot his feet.
even it
Well,
out.
no, there's the front of
he'd
the
have
head
to
and then
get
there's the
shot
back
again.
of the head.
But
Yeah.
On the other side.
I'm hiding.
Why are you
Hi,
hiding?
I'm happy.
He's hiding so he doesn't have to do anything when he inevitably gets shot.
What am I supposed to do if I get shot?
No, not you.
Oh!
There it is.
Oh,
There it is.
Oh, that's a lot of gunfire.
We safe.
Oh, I forgot to get a bigger bird.
Fine.
Siobhan!
Siobhan, do not run into gunfire. Jesus
I'm not
Christ.
running into gunfire. I'm just spying because I'm a nosy bitch.
It's the Los Santos way. Explosions and gunfire. Run toward it.
I am the definition of a
I wouldn't
busybody.
recommend that. It's a very
just trying
bad
to look to
idea.
spy. I'm gonna save
If
it.
I had run towards
What all my
gunfire
friends
last
do.
night, I would have
Hey,
run into
Your Honor.
Polyrovia.
Your Honor,
Kevin,
sorry
what
to
happened?
interrupt.
Okay, talk me through it.
He's just been kidnapped.
Oh my fuck!
course
The
he has.
defendants?
We have one guy.
I am
personally
so
from, involved in the kidnapping.
surprised.
The driver got away with him. People are chasing him right now.
Color me shocked.
Hey, I'm a
Oh my
witness. Can I motion for summary judgment?
You know what I'm gonna say right now? It
It
sounds
looked
like
like-
karma just gave its own summary judgment in this moment.
Oh my
I
god.
gotta go.
You're
I'm
not
not
gonna
satisfied
like
with
this.
that outcome.
Oh, okay. All I'm gonna
We
say
have
is
one- we
legally,
have-
legally, we can't summary judgment the dude for being a victim.
Wait,
We have
Okay.
victim
Okay.
blame? What are you
So we have
talking
one
about?
individual in
You
custody
Like,
are victim.
He
I'm
totally
not victim
orchestrated
blamed.
his own kidnapping, right?
I don't think so.
Alright.
I've informed them of the.
Or, wait, do you think?
Come here. Just run over.
Am I hiding? Sweet.
Do you think it was HOA?
It looked like Dante.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell
And also,
fucking yeah.
when I was asking about, telling people, I definitely told HOA a description of him yesterday, and that he was probably the one that took Riv. That's why I was asking that question yesterday about if I was allowed to tell stuff.
Oh,
Because I had already done it.
HOA already knew. They didn't know who was involved, but I told Rena that we
They
suspected.
knew that. They
I
knew
s-
Riv was listening, and then so I told them so we're pretty sure that he was hurt, and we have an idea that it was Bob for these reasons, and here's a description of this. He always wears antlers and a white tank top and red shorts. He's loud and obnoxious. That's what he was wearing. So, and also I mentioned that that Riv was supposed to testify against him on Saturday, so they knew the time of the court case. So, I think it might have been HOA. Anyway. one way or another, problems getting solved. I guess. Hopefully. Yeah.
Look, did I mention to Raina that I suspected Bob had something to do with it? Maybe. It's not my fault if she probably mentioned it to Dante at some point.
Yeah, I mean, like.
You just call for 52s?
Mm-hmm.
While on duty?
No, they called for 52s.
I'm coming.
Might not have an ambulance.
I have one.
Hey Kiki, can I talk to you for a second?
Sure.
Yeah, let's go over here.
Okay.
So, might be HOA that kidnapped Bob.
Why?
They might also suspect that he had something to do with Rib's disappearance.
Oh my god.
Like,
How do we know it's HOA?
We can't
though?
confirm, but we saw some things.
Oh, I'm gonna tell
I'm not
Tessa. This
sure,
is so
'cause
funny.
As soon as I saw the shotgun, I ran, but it looked like someone from HOA.
Oh my god. I'm gonna tell Tessa. This is so funny. Happy saw who took Bob.
Who?
They think it's the HOA.
Why?
They also think that Bob did something to Riv, and Riv is a member of the HOA.
Oh, well.
Hey, Rudy.
You win it,
Hello. I don't know what's going on.
Like he's
One's
got a
winning
cut
in
and
this court
everything.
case.
Yeah.
I still don't know why I'm here.
They couldn't have waited.
Are you a witness?
I guess not.
Yeah, I was emailed. You're a very important witness. I don't know why I'm here.
Because
I
you
think
saw
I-
something.
Now I possibly
I
have
don't-
an
I don't
idea.
remember.
You see something, say something.
Wait, do you think they're taking him to the dam?
Yeah, you gotta say something when you see something.
I don't know, hopefully.
Excuse me.
We came to support you, Rudy. We did have to get changed and then gas up the Wastelander and then repair a tire.
This is not my part.
And then
I got my
Casanova.
face on a-
Yeah, multiple poles.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you guys showing up. I don't know how long it's gonna be though, so I don't recommend staying in here.
Oh, we'll stay here.
You know,
Yeah, just so you guys know, the defendant's kidnapped right now.
That's fine.
How convenient.
Yeah, I think I am too. We got here in time. You know, they're kidnapped, so we have time, right?
I was dreaming about doing my SRU trial.
Well, you can't do them from in here, silly.
Yeah, I know.
Your Honors, sorry to interrupt. We have.
Alright, everybody, I don't want to waste your time. Alright? I really, really appreciate you all being here. I just want to announce that essentially you're free to leave at this time. The court will be placing this in continuance unless there's a state announcement within the next 30 fucking minutes that he has been returned This person
Apprehended.
has been returned and or apprehended. Only he's apprehended because he's allegedly a victim, right? Once he has been returned
There's a lot of
to
allegations
the
going on right now.
returned to the kite room, and this has a statement within 30 minutes that he has been returned. His person has been returned to the kite room, and that this is continuing. You're essentially all free to leave. Just to keep your eye out for a state announcement within the next 30 minutes time.
All right, perfect.
I'm really sorry.
Huh.
Wow.
I'm
Well,
so
thank God.
fucking mad. I can't even tell you. This is the third time's a charm or something, right?
What happens?
Rudy, I just noticed an odd coincidence between our
Jesus,
outfits.
this is because we were in the sea.
What? You stole my drip.
Bad things always
not
happen.
You're
It's like the
psychotic.
first.
I just wish they had waited until after the court case.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
The trippy as fuck. What do you mean?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Where's Jason?
Do you know how many times
Where's
Hayes and I
Jason?
had been in this cart room and then something happened to
Yeah,
fuck
go
shit
check my
up and that
phone.
the shit got mistrialed or placed
yeah.
in continuance? This is so par for the curse for us.
Sorry.
I understand.
My apologies.
Or if they managed to get him before he arrived.
What's its favorite?
What a shit show.
Okay, did I miss anything on Twatter in the past hour?
Hmm.
Oh, the hangman's around.
Oh.
I was about to leave, but we plugged in the path to leave.
Hey, Patrick.
Hey.
How's it
I was
going?
It's going.
I feel you.
I was about to leave, but we blocked off the path while I was walking to my car.
Oh,
So I just turned around.
that's fair.
Wait, what happened out there?
Cops just came up and blocked the path towards my car.
Oh.
Someone's asking Grayson about Class 2 licenses, by the way.
I forget. Do you have to like answer questions about that?
I don't know. I've never applied for it.
Let me see.
Oh my god.
That was something.
That was certainly something.
Kiki.
Yes.
So Saren told me that it had to be Riv, but do you think maybe if you talk with him with me that I could get my civilian license?
Have you read the legislation?